Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Tormentum Dog Sorrows, in which I actually bumped the volume of the music just up a wee little bit as I thought it was a little too much in the background. Let's continue on our trip. Whoa. Oh, many more of those creatures. If you want to pass through here, come back tomorrow morning. I cannot allow it today. It looked like he's conducting a military exercise. Is the village preparing for a fight? Everyone seems extremely preoccupied. Something is in the air. What? Oh! Didn't realize there was just another way possible. My orders are not to let anyone in. Orders are orders. Talk to our commander. Talk to our commander, alright. Hello. Greetings, traveler. You probably seek the place of redemption, as you'll do all come here. Getting there is the smallest of problems. The real difficulty lies in awakening it. But let's not stay out of here in the cold. Please let me invite you into my humble home. The old books say that in order to awaken the sculpture on the hill, one must pierce its stone heart with a blade made with a metal from the stores. Obtaining this metal won't be easy, as it's valued highly by the villagers. Many fools have come and tried their luck before you. However, they paid no attention to the metal their blades were made of, and their negligence led to their demise. The required metal is one thing, but the shape of the sword is another matter. Here my knowledge ends. A long time ago I helped in the construction of a cathedral on the outskirts of the village. An old man lives there. Don't know if these stories come from his wisdom or madness, but he may be able to help you. You will start your search tomorrow. Tonight you may sleep in my house. It will be dark soon and it's better to stay inside of the dark in these parts. Alright, partner. He's mightily friendly for someone that just doesn't know me. The warmth of the fireplace brings peace. My eyelids become heavy. I hear a woman's voice in my dreams calling me. I run towards the sculpture, but rather than getting closer, it seems to get further and further away. Tired, I stop and examine my hands. They are drenched in blood. Then the blacksmith's voice wakes me up. I did kill a spider and a worm. In the dead of night, the village is shrouded by paralyzing fog. It's not known who has caused this atrocious act. Soon after, knights from the castle come, bringing pain and destruction with them. Must be a sketch from back when the blacksmith helped build the cathedral. Right. I'd rather not touch them. Nothing I'm interested in here. Finally, I can warm myself by a fire. My hands are frozen stiff. Nothing of interest. Well, I guess we're gonna go outside. Blacksmith tools. I have no idea what they're for. An old anvil, and then many blades have been forged on it. How do you know? Perhaps he just forges farming implements. An empty bowl with a hole in it. Just a bucket of frozen water. Oh, the drill's probably over. Hey, whoa! Are you dead? The guard is dead. By the way, that's the statue. The gate is locked. Weird mechanism. He seems to be dead by a sword. I wanted to pick up the sword, but no avail. And there was a guy training with a sword on the other end. I'm just a little curious. Oh, wait. We were attacked at dawn. First came the fog. It slowed our movement and clouded our sight. Then came the flying machines. Knights in horned helmets. They appeared out of nowhere. Before we realized what was happening, it was too late. They're attacking. This castle is not nice. Why are there the judges? Try to disperse the fog. Find the mage inhabiting the catacombs on the hill and ask him for help. He will know what to do. Take this key. It will open the gate. Picked up the key to the gate. I could barely see it through the fog. What in the world? Also, I just realized a train. Conductor? There's no need for me to go back there. No, but I want to know if the conductor is still freaking alive. I mean, the train hasn't been here in ages. But alright, the only way I can go is... The gate mechanism has been damaged during the attack and I must unlock it manually. I need to move this down again, so how do I do that? These puzzles were never my type of deal. I understand what I need to do. I need to get this written and then that down, but... Okay, so hold on. And I can't do this because this is blocking me in the way. That's where you want to end, but I can't do that until... That doesn't help me now, does it? The problem is if I do this, and I want these guys to move back in, this is blocking that, and that's what's confusing my brain right now. Perhaps I can do something with this? Yeah, I can, by doing this. Now I can park this one already all the way over there. Put this one there, voila, got it. Success, the gate is opening. I had to think for a moment, but we got there. Well, let's go. Gathered the blue flowers. Wow. Okay. Bloody. And weird. One can read terrible disappointment on the wretch's face. And he's dressed as if he were once of wealth. Whoa! She's alive. Are you another one seeking redemption? Many have tried before you, as you see. Myself, I don't intend to end up like these fools around me. I've taken great effort to craft the perfect sword. I can already feel its radiant glow purifying my body. The time of atonement is near. Let us cease to be a silent audience. May the spectacle finally begin. You're kinda scary. I'm not gonna go forward yet, because that's towards the statue itself. I don't think that's the right time yet. Wizard, hello? It's probably you. I have a flower. Machine reacts, but apparently I need more flowers. Okay. Somebody's trophies. Table is connected by some strange machinery. That's in here, indeed. Well, let's talk to this dude. Shh. Be quiet. Don't make any noise or the dead will wake. They lurk in the shadows. awaiting that moment of weakness. I have my eye upon them. I watch them through a hole in the wall. Ah! I see a new specimen. I have not seen this one here before. Let me summon him through the transcendence table. Prepare me an extract from the flowers growing up upon the hill. I need to activate the table. Go now. This is of utmost importance. I must stay here and observe them. You will find one of these flowers needed to activate the table in the lectern beside you. Gather the blue flowers. Once again, the people that make things appear tend to be okay, but then again, one of the creatures that dropped something was the one that gave me the key to this place, which I kinda need, so... Apparently I needed more flowers. Did I miss some flowers somewhere, which could possibly be true? Yep. Hello. You with your small, faint, pulsing light. I see you there as well. See a flower up there, I have to take a closer look, so I have to get closer. At last, stone hands! The woman's statue in my dreams was never cruelty... What? Was never so cruelly mutilated though. That's because everybody's trying to plunge a sword into her. I should have used this as the banner, but then again, the image I used is beautiful. But as I said, I've learned in one of the episodes, I think 2 before this one, it is apparently concept art or art that came with this when you get the bonus gallery, but doesn't really feature in the thing itself. Hey, Jester, where am I? What is this stench? Bound, humiliated, my memory slowly beginning to return. You freed the queen and I was pronounced a traitor. Was buried alive. Did not deserve a punishment so cruel. The last thing I remember is darkness, and now I'm here. How could this be? Probably if you kill the queen is here and he is not. That's what I assume. Fates once again crossed our paths, but now it is I who am imprisoned. It is truly the irony of fate. My life is now in your hands. I beg of you, show mercy and release me. I've had my share of suffering. Release him or leave him for dead. I'm gonna leave him for dead. Because he was evil, he tried to kill the queen. I don't think this is somebody I should free. You chose to leave me in this putrid place. I see I've become as much sad as I once was. You're making a great mistake. I'm a different person now. I feel born again. While my body appears the same, my soul has expired. Catharsis? I'm not sure what that means. It's a medical term I know, but that's about it. Thanks to you, I understand that darkness is the opposite of light, but it is in fact its cradle. For it's only from darkness that light can be born. Perhaps I should have freed him. Okay, well that's annoying. Perhaps that was the wrong choice. I can hear that you have activated the Transcendence table. I hope you did not tinker with it. It's a very delicate apparatus. You can easily summon a malevolent being. Before I proceed to the table, please tell me why you come here. You speak of paralyzing fog shrouding the foot of the mountain. I believe I know what might help you. Take this powder and throw it against the fog. It may not bring back the dead, but it will clear your way. I've taken a magic powder. Will it really disperse the fog? And I got the achievement of revenge, so I think I may have done wrong there, but... oh well. Everybody can make a mistake. Fog is starting to disperse. The magic powder has worked. The Warden Knight knows no mercy. A dead body detect took many lives. He's dead. It's of no use to me. Well, you're one of the few ones alive. There is sorrow in the wind today. Can you feel it? A great battle took place here. We were attacked by knights from the castle, obsessed by the idea of purging us of evil. They were aided by someone we once took for a friend. He cast a poisonous fog around our village, leaving us defenseless against the knights. If I'm not mistaken, he belongs to a race of grey Kari. Hey, once again that bird race. You may identify them by their large, tattered wings. He probably sold us for a handful of eggs. Still, we were lucky enough to injure him. He couldn't have gone far. Did I rob somebody of their food, which is why they did this? What the? One night a winged creature came to our camp. It asked for shelter and we gave it shelter. Little did we know it would prove to be a false-hearted traitor, spreading a paralyzing fog under the cover of night. He sold us out for a handful of eggs, undoubtedly. These flying creatures have a weakness for them. Yeah, or he was tortured though, because they're really good at that at the castle. Please find him and I shall offer you my help. He's wounded, he can't be far. You do have the keys and the instrument have markings I've never seen before. Can I can't take a closer look. Another warrior's corpse. Hey! Hello again, friend. Soon after you gave me the crown, my assistance was required. I was to protect Frozen Tears from the castle invaders. The crown turned out to be a worthless piece of metal. I was to gain unlimited power. It was but an empty promise. Legends have played a cruel joke on us. How were you to know? We all make mistakes. Yeah, okay, so I probably made one mistake. I can't do that too much again. Fire consumes everything around. It's not much here I can see more than I can do. So I guess we're gonna go to the cathedral? No? Oh. But I do notice that this is not correct. There we go. That's one. And you were, I think, a happy face. No, you were a very angry face. Don't know why I had it as a happy face. None of these folks are happy. That looks more or less correct. And now we need the squares. There we go. Don't recognize that. The painting depicts a skeleton writing cards. Desolation after a fire. Portrait of some poor sick soul. A dark figure with a scythe. A strange building. People heading towards a cathedral. Oh, we already had desolation after a fire. A winged man. I'm not even sure if I call that winged. A grotesque face set in a twisted grin. Like heaven connected to earth. A structure of some sort. I would almost think it was a chest, an oddly warped chest. A balloon over the ruins of a city. People crossing some unsettling arches. And then the last one. I see a person at the bottom gazing upon something colossal. I think they were all the paintings. I didn't miss one, did I? Nope. No achievement unlocked though, despite me doing that. That's because there are way more paintings yet. A crown does not a king make. A heart does not a king make. A king must have his heart open for all, giving hope for a better tomorrow. Hope is not a dream. It is the way of transforming dreams into reality. Should the king open himself to others, the secret within the crown will open before him as well. Ooh, perhaps the crown was misused? Perhaps that's why it did not have or give any power. Creature with a long snout. A painting depicting something unusual architecture. A white? Looks of a portrait of a decaying corpse. That could be a white. I can feel this being's anger. I didn't even realize it was one being. Just thought something was being sucked up. This is kind of funny almost. Animated trees. This is almost a doopy kind of smile. The twisted form looks like some kind of animal. Can't make much of that, to be honest. A cave interior. A dead animal of some sorts. Also, once again, that's up to interpretation, I would say. Hooded beings, yeah, I was about to say a procession. And an unknown creature which appears to be screaming. I agree with that one, though. So, I know there's more there, but there's also this guy. I will come back to you in a moment. That's apparently a painter. Holy heck, so many paintings. Startled deer. Which looks a bit weird for a deer though, but then again, if the guy is blind and he's painting this, wow. A painting of a creature emerging from the ground. A building with a head. I know which portrait I want to click on, but I'm waiting on it. Disturbing piece of architecture. A giant drinking water from a river. I can also see a river at a rider at the bottom. Oh, there, yeah. I'm not clicking on this one. I know this one is important because I think it's the queen. At least I think that's what it is. A strange statue. Some people at the base of a huge stone face. A house on a hill. A gruesome skull. A portrait of a knight in armor. It looks a bit like those warped knights in the castle. It shows an odd animal. Yeah, some kind of a weird dog type of, at least because of the figure in rags. Makes me think of a dog due to this being then a tongue going like one of the lick stuff. People talking to a giant metal head. Oh yeah, there they are. An enormous flying beast. I think it wants to grab an unfortunate person below. Yeah, there. It's looking, almost seems to be looking up and statue a bridge with people on it. So, let me finish the sentence. This almost makes me feel like it's looking up. It's not like trying to move. It's just looking up at it. A warrior with a spear. We already had this one. Did we add this one? Yes, we did. So then the important one. Hello. A woman clad in strange armor. No, it's not the queen. I thought it was for a moment, but it's my mistake. That's a cat? Okay, that's weird. A metal colossus holding something in his hand. It looks like a marble of some sort. Some kind of ghoulish scarecrow. A bird flying down a tunnel. Something is watching it. Oh, that's the bird. I was looking at it, but that's some kind of droplet. We already had this one. I apologize, there are just so many. A beast with many eyes. A figure holding a sword. Something sitting under a tree. I was about to say I almost feel like a narrator in a museum until I had that one going on. And here we see a painting of a, well, something sitting under a tree. It's very famous. A creepy landscape, yeah, with like almost a skeletal figure lying down that way. And this I just don't even know. A massive boulder floating in the air. That's a boulder? Boulders tend to look a little bit different. There are some deformed bodies on this painting. A small house on a cliff. Oh, sorry for the yawn there. That was not on purpose. It looks like a human head tangled in trees and rocks. And a little bit of lava glowing embers or something. And dark creatures in the woods. I think I watched all of them now. Nope, this one. And then art connoisseur I got. A grotesque being. Probably for looking at all the paintings. Look, cat. We have unexpected visitors. And rather smart too, wielding the power of code breaking. Since you're already here, please tell me how is life outside the cathedral. We rarely leave these walls, you see. The village destroyed. I can see building the sanctuary many years ago was a wise idea. You've lost your memory and hope to regain it by awakening the statue on the hill? I'm afraid you are mistaken. Most who come here seek redemption from their sins. Apparently the statue attracts individuals with a deeply rooted conviction of their own evil. Are you any different? I'm one of few who have crossed the gates hidden within the sculpture and returned. Not many believe my tales. Most believe I've gone insane. It was many, many years ago. I have paid a high price for my recklessness. I've gone completely blind, and yet to this day I struggle to recreate my paintings. What I saw on the other side. Recreate in my paintings what I saw on the other side. I want them to be warnings for people like yourself. Believe me when I say nothing good will await you when you cross to the other side. Nevertheless, to have the passage revealed to you, you must thrust into the statue a sword made of metal from the stars. I buried mine a long time ago. Do you remember where I buried it, cat? Oh yes, you weren't even born back then. What do you say, cat? Shall we help him? In my paintings and my words do not discourage you, then I can do nothing more to stop you. I can draw you a sword design that will reveal the gates behind the sculpture. Star metal you'll still need to find on your own. Before I help you, however, I will ask of you a small favor. Take this set of tools and restore 30 of my paintings. Time is slowly consuming them. In exchange for your effort, I will prepare a star sword blueprint for you. Well. Picked up the repair kit. Lots of work ahead. Whenever you are ready, my cat will show you the way to the paintings in need of restoration. Okay, the cat is talking to me. Don't listen to the old fool. Why bother? I'll just show you the paintings behind which the old man hit the pieces of the star sword sketch. Look at the wall. I marked it with my claws. Ah, there's one tiny detail. To get to the blueprints, you will need to cut the paintings up. But that's no real loss. Here's a set of knives. Go ahead and use them. The demented old man won't even notice. He's already completely blind and can hardly hear. I don't want to use those. I've restored the first painting, but there's still a lot of work ahead of me. I'm not gonna take a... No. No. This is just simply going to be time consuming. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to do this off camera. I'll come back to you when I've restored 30 paintings. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.